There are usually 5 plays that determine the outcome of a game. These are the 5. I wanted to flip the script a little bit since the NFL has been blocking a lot of my content that involves playoff footage. So I went back and I looked at the Rams game against the Baltimore Ravens and had a lot of takeaways of how the Kansas City Chiefs will likely attack them. Now, starting off with this first drive, look at the Rams. First few plays of the game, running plays to Kyron Williams. And actually had a productive day against these Baltimore Ravens. Look at this, a nice little run right here. You're going to see throughout this game, he'll get some nice little chunk runs here or there. Pacheco isn't as shifty as Kyron Williams, but I think he still can be effective, just given that the Ravens will have to focus a lot of attention on Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice in the pass game, especially when you see the way that the Rams were able to take advantage of some of the Ravens defensively. Now, one key part that I'm going to call out regularly throughout this video is how the Rams attack the Ravens all over the field, but especially in the red zone. You see how they're throwing to the corners? Now, if you go back and look at some of the highlights from the Chiefs-Bills game, you'll see that the Chiefs were targeting the Bills a lot on 7 routes. If you recall the first couple plays of the game, when they were in the red zone, Patrick Mahomes missed Travis Kelce on the 7 route in the red zone. And then 2 plays later, I believe he missed MVS on the 7 route. And so I think that they're going to try to employ that same strategy going against this Ravens defense, given the success the Rams had against them running similar routes. Now, right here is a good pocket throw in cover 2 by Patrick Mahomes. And we know, I mean, my bad, look at me, I'm already thinking about the game, but by Matthew Stafford. But this is a throw that Mahomes can throw in his sleep. So we know he's going to try to make this throw. If the Ravens present this coverage, the thing is the guy needs to come down with the ball. MVS, I mean, that dude struggled all year long, but he was able to make some remarkable plays in that game against the Buffalo Bills. He's going to have to step up because Rashee Rice looked a little banged up. And if he's not 100%, there definitely will have to be some other wide receivers that step it up for Kansas City because as you can see, there are some plays to be had in the pass game and the run game against this Ravens defense. They're one of the tougher units out there, but the Rams had a good game plan as far as mixing it up, trying to get to the perimeter of the Ravens defense, and they were able to exploit some things. And so you fast forward through this drive right here. Look, targeting Cooper Kupp on another 7 route, yet again. And now you have 3rd and goal. Now this, yeah, he goes right back to Cooper Kupp. 7 route in the corner end zone, touchdown. And so this is something that you should see a lot from the Kansas City Chiefs. Line up in different formations, bunch set, where they run the spot route. You got Puka Nacua kind of curling up right there. You got number 3 going out to the flat. And then you're going to have Cooper Kupp or whoever it is in that bunch going out to the 7 route. Now here we go, 3rd and 4. Taking advantage of man coverage. They also line up in a bunch because it's tough for the defenders to try to get on different levels and then sort themselves through the trash. There needs to be somebody up on the point, somebody on the mid-level, someone playing up high, trying to prevent the picks. But I don't know if they were playing in and out, but the safety Stone seemed like he was mixed up on who he's supposed to have since the wide receivers kind of ran a switch route. Puka Nacua went short underneath, and then it looked like that was maybe Higbee that ran the end route from the tight end position. And they were able to confuse the Ravens defenders, get a nice little open play right there. And now you have Puka Nacua running another 7 route, and ends up being a penalty on Kyle Hamilton. So this is a common theme that you're seeing from the Los Angeles Rams offense throughout this game. And we're only in the second quarter. Bunch of 7 routes attacking the edge of that defense. And we know Andy Reid can dial up some plays. Now, this probably wouldn't be Travis Kelce in this position. This would probably be like Blake Bell or someone like that at tight end. You have Travis Kelce, Rashee Rice lined up on the outside, the opposite side of the field as some eye candy, especially in the red zone. And then you have an underutilized player in a position like this where you blocking, shed, and then get a touchdown. So for you DFS folks out there trying to find a cheap tight end to play, Maybe one of those cheap Kansas City tight ends will be your issue. And hopefully he don't get his face mask tugged like that. Had my boy out there like the Exorcist. And here we go again. We got third down, 3rd and 4. You're going to see Cooper Kupp yet again running the 7 route, getting open against man defense, making splash plays downfield. I'm telling you, best believe Andy Reid went back and looked at this tape based on the number of points that the Los Angeles Rams were able to put up on this Baltimore Ravens defense and said, hey, I think we can do some similar stuff with our guys. And they'll probably get to it a different way, have a little bit different route combination, but they'll definitely look for the same result. Attacking the edge, attacking the perimeter, getting your guys in great one-on-one positions, and winning. So that Ravens defense is going to have to hold up. Pressure's going to have to get to Mahomes. And they can't let this happen. Because you know Pacheco, they don't keep running that rock to him. And sooner or later, he's bound to squirt a couple here or there too. Like I said, Pacheco isn't as shifty as Kyron Williams. But he still breaks off plays every once in a while. Because he's a hard runner. Has good vision. I think he can have some success in the run game against this Ravens defense. And look at this, Matthew Stafford. We know Patrick Mahomes can dime it up. He missed some throws against the Buffalo Bills, uncharacteristic. 9 times out of 10, if he has a little hole right there in the defense, he's going to connect and make you pay for it. Just like Matthew Stafford was able to do in this game. So now we got 1st and 10. Hell of a catch by Puka Nacua. Hell of a catch. And when you're playing in the AFC Conference Championship game, you'll need some guys to step up like this big time. But they always say big players make big plays and big moments. And that's what the Chiefs are going to need. We know Travis Kelce is going to be heavily targeted. We know Rashee Rice is going to get his targets. Who's going to be that third guy that steps up and makes some splash plays? You can see in this game, Puka Nacua made plays. Right here you got Robinson. He's making plays. You had the young tight end. He made plays for the Los Angeles Rams. It's going to take a village against the Baltimore Ravens, especially if Lamar and that offense is hot. But if you give your quarterback time, receivers going to have to work. But if you work hard enough, you can uncover. And there'll be some plays to be made. Yeah. Yeah, feeling himself a little bit. Rightfully so. Rams came out here balling. Now, this is something Marlon Humphrey was getting some limited practices in. He's missed a lot of time this year. I'm not sure if he's going to be back. But if he's gimpy, coming back off that injury, a little bit rusty, look at how the Rams were able to take advantage of him. Yeah, Robinson right there on the out route. And then you'll see the replay of this. This was Cooper Kupp running a little flat and up on him. Act like you go on a flat route. He's playing the sticks. Break it up. So that's something you have to look out for as well. If Humphrey plays, if they're going to try to target him and take advantage of him with some of those wide receivers. So those are just a few things that stood out to me in this Ravens-Rams game. And based off what the Chiefs put on tape against the Buffalo Bills, a lot of these concepts I think are highly likely for us to see in the AFC Conference Championship game. It's just going to depend on which Ravens defense shows up. The one that's been playing dominant ball, shutting down teams like the Lions and everyone else, or the Ravens defense that we saw right here that was giving up some plays in a run and pass game and let a good Los Angeles Rams team take them to the wire and almost get a victory against them at home. Playoff football, baby. The game before the ship. Oh, there's nothing like it. I played in this game my rookie year. Lost to the Raiders. Always thought I'd get back and make it to a Super Bowl because I made it to the AFC Championship my rookie year, and that was the closest I ever came to the Super Bowl. My rookie year in the league. Still haunts me to this day, never having the opportunity to play in the Super Bowl. So I look forward to these guys going out there. It's almost crunch time. They're going to give it their all. They're locking in right now. Last couple of days of practices, locked in, focusing on doing their job so they can go out there and take advantage of that moment when opportunity presents itself. That's playoff football at its finest. Can't wait to watch these two teams. Two of the best teams, two of the more consistent teams that we've seen in the league all year long. Especially since the Chiefs got hot in the back half of the season. Can't wait, man. Hopefully I'll get something from this video. And hopefully when we watch the game on Sunday, a lot of concepts that we went over in this tape with the Ravens and Rams come to light when the Chiefs suit up against that Baltimore Ravens defense on Sunday. Let's have ourselves a game, y'all. Let's have ourselves a game.